Hello all, this is JC3 from Is This Real? Do you want to start your own podcast? Then look no further than Buzzsprout.com. We here at Green Hour Media use Buzzsprout, and we love the team at Buzzsprout. They are all about helping you succeed. Buzzsprout gets your show listed in every major podcast platform. Follow the link in our show notes to let Buzzsprout know that we sent you. It gets you a $20 paid Amazon gift card if you sign up with a paid plan and helps support our show. Join us and over 100,000 podcasters already using Buzzsprout.com to get your message out to the world.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the new Angry Uncle. This is your host, Joe Jr. Just to let everybody know, I'm going to be sitting in here. Actually, not sitting in, but I am going to be the new host of the Angry Uncle podcast. I'm going to hopefully do a great job like my son Joey's been doing. But Joey's been, since he's now the managing general partner of Green Hour Media, he's got a lot on his plate. So I'm going to be taking over this section here. You're still going to hear Joey in our other two podcasts that we on here, and also you're going to hear him with the podcast coming from what is that? The other podcast that would be Keeping It Up with Bubba, Keeping It Real with Bubba. You're going to hear him do that too. And right now he's sitting next to me. He's going to show me how to operate this multi-complicated machinery. And Keith, I just want to say, Angry Uncle, I hope I can get the better out of you like Joey did. I don't know. But I can push the buttons sometimes that Joey might not. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we have the Angry Uncle himself, the meanest and most angriest man on the planet. It is 3 days post-election, and I want to hear what you got to say.
Well, listen, here we go again. Courts, this is going to be outrageous. We're going to go to court now with the election results because, Philadelphia, the honest city that it is, let's shut the... Wait a minute. Too many votes have been counted. You guys are tired. Shut down for the night. We'll all go home. Trump has 300,000 point lead, whatever. Come back the next day. Oh, Trump's down. Okay, that makes sense to me. The other day, wait a minute. You know what? Let's take the day off, everybody. Take the day off, everybody. Come in today. Guess what? He's losing. All right. But yet, we're going to sit here. People of America are going to go, really? That happened? No, maybe the Joe Biden morons might believe that. The 5 people that showed up at his fucking rally, all of a sudden 70 fucking million people voted for him. Funny. It's strange. It's they sit there and they actually think that we're going to fucking stand here and take it and believe it.
Well, again, you're going to get people that are going to believe this.
Well, they're fucking idiots that believe it.
I agree that, you know what, if it's on your side, you're going to believe it. But if it's not, you're not going to believe it.
Come on.
I just got a question for you.
I see a pig sitting in mud. It's a pig sitting in mud. Don't tell me it's not a pig sitting in mud.
I get all that. Now, my question to you is, answer me this. You have a... Last election, we had Hillary Clinton with all this enthusiasm. Everybody and her brother was going for Hillary. She was scheduled to win by a landslide.
Then what happened?
But why? But now,
was there any cheating involved? Is that what you're trying to state?
No. What I'm asking you, we'll get to that. What I'm asking you is, why then, with all the enthusiasm that she had, with everything that she had going for her, the millions of people who loved her and promoted her to win, why didn't she get the votes that Joe Biden got this time?
Because it was all a bunch of bullshit. It was all hype. She's hype.
Well, my point is, again, you can't believe that if she didn't get the votes and then Biden got the votes, Biden couldn't get it. You couldn't catch a cold at his rallies.
Biden is a joke. Okay?
Right.
This election is a joke. If there wasn't people seeing you have people that worked in the polls that are actually coming out and going and testifying to this right now.
No, I believe it.
Okay? They have actual video of a fucking guy in Detroit counting, looks at the fucking thing, takes his pen, starts circling. What are you circling on about? Your job's not to circle shit. Your job is to count and put it in a fucking thing.
No, I agree with you.
You got one guy, he said, I'm fucking done. I'm not counting anymore. Okay? So this is what I mean. We all knew this was going to happen. We all knew that this was going to happen. And what happened? It did.
I totally agree. I think that what happened was over time, because of this COVID shit, excuse me, I do believe that over time, what had happened is we were conditioned to believe that this was going to be the greatest mail-in. All these mail-in ballots that were requested. Problem is, a lot of them, millions of them were requested for people that either moved out of the district.
They got people that were born in 1809 fucking voting.
Exactly.
How do you not see that?
Exactly. Hey, our own grandfather, dead 20 years, got himself a ballot. How the fuck does that happen? It happens because what happens is we were conditioned as people, like we are in this country, to be conditioned to listen to what they're telling us.
And we don't question anything.
Nobody questions anything, but when
the
you question
the first thing that you should do as an American citizen, is to question everything.
Oh, you got to question everything.
We questioned the British back in the 1700s, and look what happened. We have our own country now.
I never heard.
I might have stole some land here and there. I know it's a big issue with you Indian loving people, but you know what I mean.
Well, let's not
give them back Manhattan. They can take that jungle now. They can have it. Yeah, we fucked it up. You take it back.
Yeah, we don't need to get that. We don't need to go down that road. But what we do need to know is, I want to know: is this the only thing right now that's on your mind?
No, of course not. You got the fucking lunatic down in Trenton. He's letting out prisoners now. COVID is widespread. We're spiking at 3,000. It's up to 2,000, 4,000, 10,000. It's like the Wheel of Fortune with him. It's like you go to Atlantic City. You know the money wheel? He spins it every morning. Goes 10,000 cases. 10,000 cases. Okay, but we're going to let hundreds of fucking inmates out of jail because of the COVID that is spreading into jail. Well, let me see. You're going to send 10,000 inmates. We're going to let all the jails out. Here you go. See you. Have a nice day. No, Matt, don't worry about it. Go. Here's a couple hundred. Go to Atlantic City. Okay, we're going to send them out. And meanwhile...
Move back from the mic just a tad.
Meanwhile, here's the cases up to the fucking roof. Why are you letting these fuckers out of jail? They fucking belong in jail. They let pedophiles out of fucking jail. They're letting fucking gangbangers out of jail. Why? Because they got COVID?
But don't forget, you can't use a plastic bag now.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Now, don't use a plastic bag. It's gonna hurt the environment. Except if you're a politician that's stocked in plastic bags, then use them all you want. Okay, paper bags. Been using paper bags for thousands of years, hundreds of years, whatever. All of a sudden, all the trees dead. They're acting like these bags are made from a tree that was cut down yesterday. These bags have probably been sitting in the warehouse for fucking 5 years.
Recycled over and over again, too.
Okay? You can recycle paper. You can't recycle a plastic bag. They can recycle a plastic bag. It says you walk in every supermarket. Here's the bin, the green bin, the bin. Yeah, recycle with the picture of the little guy running, whatever. Putting your plastic bag in the bin.
Yeah, it's
okay.
It's out of hand, and you know, if you want to believe what you're told, this is what you got to do in this country now. You have to question just about everything. This was a concerted effort to get rid of this man.
Listen,
there's no question
they're
about
halfway.
it at this point.
They're halfway home, but you know what? The chickens are going to come home to roast.
Oh, I believe it.
Okay, because witch bag there, she's finally gaining a fight from Democrats in her own party. That I was watching my favorite show. I won't plug it because we're not supposed to, because of the ABC or the ABD, whatever the fuck. It doesn't like that. Okay, so I won't plug Newsmax. Okay, but here's the deal. Okay, this lady comes on. She's a Democrat. She's in a fight for her life in Georgia.
Okay.
A senator. She's a Democrat against a Republican. She's up 50 to 49%, and it's still not done yet.
Right.
She's blasting Nancy Pelosi for letting them use the word socialism. Okay. They've been using socialism in the Democratic Party ever since this man was elected. You have AOC, that fucking bartender that she is, with her 24% of the vote.
But who cares? You know, let's not parse over words.
What?
She's a barista, not a fucking...
No, she's anybody, bartender. I mean, okay.
She gives you, she'll bring you your coffee.
I thought she was a bartender.
And I even think that she's really undereducated.
Okay, first of all, you ever see some of the videos of her when she was in Boston College?
No, I don't.
Look at her. Just look at her doing her famous Coke commercial on top of the building. Let's look that one up. Or the one with her legs spread wide open on the bar stool. Look that up. You want to talk shit? We'll talk shit all day long.
No, I don't look. You're not going to get. I don't wear the AOC fan club T-shirt.
You're gonna tell me she's like. Now let's get back on the point here. Let's not drift to this fucking moron because she deserves about as much attention as a flea. She's saying you have to stop. The Democratic Party has to stop using the word socialism. Okay, now they want to vote Nancy Pelosi out. Okay,
I heard that she's not going to be the speaker.
Some Democrats are not all with the social radical ideas as AOC and her squad. Okay?
Right.
The squad. Mm-hmm. The one that wears the turbine and the other fucking moron. Turban, and the other camel jockey.
Yeah,
okay?
All right. Time out.
I know. We can't go there. It's racist. I understand.
No racist. We can't have racist stuff. Come on.
Okay. No racist stuff. Okay, now you take that out of the equation. What fucking gets living?
No, you can't go there. That's just something you can't do. It's, you know what I mean?
All right. I'm sure. You know what? Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's an Arab American.
I'm sure there's Muslim Americans or Arab Americans that don't want her representing them. I mean, I really do.
Yeah, I'm an Italian, and I hate Cuomo.
Exactly. So there you go. See, by calling her that, then you're lumping everybody in.
We don't want to lump people in.
No,
we don't want to do whatever we do.
So Nancy Pelosi was doing. She's not allowed to use.
What's with the hands speeding up along? I don't like to.
I'm not speeding you up.
Okay?
You're just.
Let's slow down with the hand gestures.
It's not.
You won't like.
Okay. See now, here we go. All right.
No sanitation in here. No nothing.
All right. English.
Sanitation.
Anyway. Okay.
Let me tell you 3 to 2 things.
I don't know if I like Joey giving me this fucking gig or not.
You know, you got it. Listen, all right? You're over there worried about the people on Facebook. They're laughing, they're celebrating. When they're standing in line 2 months from now for a loaf of fucking bread, come talk to me.
Oh, I agree with you.
When gas is about $7 a gallon because Russia's got us by the balls, come and talk to me. All you Biden lovers, you know. But remember one thing: you had a guy that had this country under control, but you decided to go the other way not because you helped up to prosperity in this country, because you hate. See, your hate has destroyed your country. Okay, your hate for an individual has brought this country to its fucking knees now with an 80-some fucking year old relic and a fucking Coco Moco monk, whatever the hell she is. Okay, she's got as much qualification to be the president as this fucking Trumpy bear sitting next to me. What's up, Trumpy? How you doing, brother? Okay, that's the point. It's not that they were qualified candidates. It's just bring him in because that's all we have, and let's get the token, put him next to him, and we'll get the black vote. Well, guess what? How'd that work out for you, Biden? Didn't work out well, did it? No. You didn't get the black vote, you didn't get the Spanish vote.
I don't think he got a lot of the vote at all. I'm sorry. I don't believe what you're telling me.
You go to your rallies, you had 5 people, and they were all ushers. Okay? Now you get 70-some fucking million votes? Come on. Are we jerk-offs? No, we're not jerk-offs.
You're going to get a lot of recounts, and that's when you're going to have people from both sides sitting there watching these recounts, and those recounts are going to tell the tale. And it's going to come down to, you're going to hear this word now coming out. There's 2 words. It's called voter intent. You're going to hear, if it goes one way, you're going to say, well, they intended to vote. Just look at this. But if it looks even like the hanging Chads, pregnant Chads, no Chads, Chad Everett, whatever the fuck you want. Okay, that's what it's going to come down to.
First of all, in a country that's so technologically advanced over any other country in the world, supposedly anyway, we have people that are sitting here counting that look like they're not even fucking awake. Okay?
Right.
We have people sitting there. One guy, I'm watching this, he's looking at the thing. 10 minutes on one ballot. By the time he gets done, it'll be 2050.
You see, what I don't understand, too, is you can have, like when you order something on Amazon, in real time, they know what you ordered. It goes into the database, and they know what you ordered.
You can't throw this thing through a fucking scanner. It can tell you in 10 seconds.
Well, my point is, you build a booth, and you have it brought to a centralized location in real time. This way, when the poll closes at 8 o'clock at night on that Tuesday in November, all the ballots are already totaled up.
And another thing.
What's we waiting for? This is crazy.
And another thing. What gives the mayor of a city the authorization to shut down a fucking federal fucking vote? Federal election? How does that happen? He's the fucking mayor. That's as much on the political power scale as the zookeeper. Okay?
I need you to take a breath for a second. Just like calm down.
But why did he get it? Nobody even questions it.
I just want to ask you, and I'm sure your listeners have this question too. What's
They know what that means.
What's authoritation?
They know. If you know me, you know what authoritation means. Authoritation as far as the situation.
Okay.
Am I on TV?
No, you're not on
Why?
TV.
Well, that's another thing. Why can't I be put on the YouTube, whatever that thing is?
You can be, but our video...
What is that, more money?
No, our video right now is being worked on. We're only going to use that for special occasions.
Well, I'm not special.
No, special ed maybe, but not special. No. All our podcasts are going back to this, except maybe our live shows. Okay, and then they're going to be done with video, and well, you know, so I want to understand from you. What do you think is going to become of this? What's going to happen?
It's going to go to court. We all know it. Okay, because it has no choice but to go to court. You have already had one judge. He dismissed it. Let me see. Dismissed. He didn't. I mean, you came up with a decision that quick. The guy goes, "Not this. No, he can do it. They can do it. They can do it." He must be in the pocket. You know, like did you ever watch The Untouchables, the new one?
No, I have not.
When they finally got to the judge that was crooked.
No, I haven't.
It was all bullshit. They had nothing on the judge, but he thought they did. So guess what? He went along with the decision, even though it was wrong. Okay, he could have said, "No, Capone, you can walk," but he convicted Capone anyway. He was just the key figure in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what happens. Right? You don't think that these fucking guys are part of the machine?
Yeah, you know, I do believe they're part of the machine.
Let's get on another note.
Hold on, wait. Before we go to something else, let's finish
There's
this off.
60,000 votes in New Jersey that haven't been counted.
I know, I just checked mine. Mine has been accepted but not counted.
Well, if it's accepted, how come it's not counted?
Don't know. That's my question. That's what I get with these states calling early, like when they closed down Arizona. You can't close down Arizona with all. I don't want to hear. Well, it couldn't have came that you don't know how people are going to vote.
I'm winning by 300,000 votes, and you shut down, and the next day I wake up and I'm losing. I'm going to question it, and then you're going to take the next day and say, "Oh, take the day off," and I'm going to come back, and then I lost the state. Then I'm going to say, "Hey, there's a little bit something funny going on."
That's why you know we all got to stay calm about this and allow the lawyers to do their job, because they're not. Look, they've tried everything with Trump to get rid of him. They've tried the Russia hoax. They've tried this virus. Okay, they've tried the impeachment, and it all was bullshit. And I think this is just as bullshit too.
There's another thing that's you don't see any Republicans coming to the aid of this man. Okay, no, only what's his name came to the Senate minority leader. He came. I don't see anybody standing up for this man.
First thing, we don't have a Senate minority leader right now.
Whatever he is.
You're talking about the minority leader.
The majority leader.
No, the
congressional minority leader.
You're talking about that would be Kevin McCarthy.
Yeah, and I don't like that word minority. He's not a minority.
No, he's the minority leader.
But he's not a minority.
No, it doesn't. We're not describing his race.
Minority shouldn't be described. Race should have nothing to do with being called a minority.
I agree with you, but that has nothing to do with what you're talking about. You're going from apples to oranges to pears. Now,
I don't like pears. They're too sweet.
Okay, that's great. We won't buy any next time.
Okay, so we won't call him a minority leader.
We will call him a minority leader because he is the minority leader.
But it shouldn't be.
Well, then call him
how's this sound? The outnumbered leader.
If that's what you want to call it,
that's what we're going to call it.
Okay, and this for your show, it's now the outnumbered leader.
Exactly.
Okay, so then what would we call Nancy Pelosi?
A jackoff. A witch. A drunk. All positive, proof positive.
Well, I'm glad they're positive, and that's
she put down put down the single malt to make a speech today. Go get it right now. What time is it?
I know she
said happy hour. Go get it right now. She probably can fucking walk without even hitting the floor.
She said she won. The Democrats won the war, but the war.
What war?
I don't know.
We're at war. What war are we
at? This microphone sucks.
What war are we at that she won?
I don't know. I don't know what.
Just like the one from
they won the presidency.
Just like from MSNBC. Did you hear the one? I'm not going to. You figure it out, because if I say it, I'll be called every name in the fucking book, and I don't want to go that way.
You're talking about Rachel Maddow.
No, leave her alone, Mr. Alone.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, leave her alone. Leave him alone. Okay, the other one, the one with the.
We'll be back after a quick break. Hey, Ryan. Hi, this is Sarah Palin.
Ryan Donald Trump Jr.
Harsh the wind seal. Hey, everybody, I want y'all to check out a fellow Marines podcast.
My name is Ted Nugent, and I got a call from my buddy Ryan F. Samuels, and he wants me to tell you that he's a working hard, playing all-American son of a who is celebrating God, family, country.
Welcome to the Ryan Samuels Show, one of the top political podcasts in the United States, where we have a healthy distrust for government and mainstream media. The Ryan Samuels Show is a raw, unfiltered look at American politics.
He's shaking his head over his head. It's like, this is like charades.
There was 3 people on the panel. 2 of them were white. Pick it out.
So you're talking about the African-American on the panel.
If you say so.
I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I don't know. I don't watch MSNBC.
Chico, did you hear what she said?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
We're going to wake up Uncle Clarence and the new one. So condescending. Let me tell you something, lady. That woman has more fucking education in the tip of her fucking pinky than in your whole ignorant fucking body.
See, let me,
okay?
Can you just take a breath? Let me talk for a minute.
I hate that when them fucking cocksuckers, they take a fucking course. What did you go to college for?
Basket weaving.
No, I went to college for what do they do? What is that course they go for the
journalism?
Journalism. Wow, you went for journalism class. What does that describe you as? What?
They're not journalists the same way. Again, neither is a guy like Sean Hannity. They're not journalists. They're opinionators. Okay, these people on MSNBC, they're there for one reason. If you're talking about the African American woman with the crazy hairdo, she's there for one reason. She's a
race baiter.
Exactly. She's there to try to keep people in line. Let me tell you something. The more they do this to the black community is disgraceful. And you know what? I'm really proud of the black community because this year they started waking up. They're being told what to do for 50, 60 years by the Democrats who have sold them out so bad and done nothing for them. This is a sore subject with me, so now it's going to be the angry jokes.
Well, it's the truth.
Okay, I've had enough. I've had enough of these fucking scumbags getting on TV and telling you how bad and how much of a victim people are, only to keep those people down. Okay? There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. They think for themselves. You allow them to think for themselves. They make the right decision.
Listen,
this is bullshit.
Listen,
they're not pawns. They're people.
Let me tell you something about that. Here's the whole thing in a nutshell. You can't tell somebody they're a victim when you live in a fucking mansion and make $400,000 a year.
But you're right. But what it does is it makes them don't look this way. Just understand. I feel your pain while they go home to their guarded communities.
Say, don't tell me I see a pig sitting in the mud, then you tell me it's not a pig sitting.
It's the same thing with Biden. You're going to tell everybody if you're black and you voted for Biden,
you're fucking stupid.
Then you're either stupid or you're ignorant. Because basically, if you don't see what he done with the racial jungle and he called all the kids super predators, and then the best was when he's kowtowing around with Robert Byrd, a known fucking segregationist and racist, a member of the Ku Klux Klan, calling him his fucking buddy. So do you want to blame Trump that Trump's a fucking racist? Then you're either fucking stupid or you're fucking ignorant, and you should the fucking vote. Okay? That's the problem I have. And if you're voting and you want to be considered a fucking victim, then that's your problem.
They're all victim. That's the whole thing in a nutshell, Joe. Okay? They cry, I'm a victim. I'm oppressed. I'm this. I'm that. No, you're not. I don't want to go. That's a whole different fucking subject. We all know it. And everybody, Joe, people are not stupid. Only the stupid people that fucking buy into this guy are stupid.
You can't believe what you're told. And we were conditioned to believe that this was going to be the biggest thing. Hold on a minute, Joe. This microphone, I get a lot out of here. I get nothing on this side at all. So I don't know what that's about.
That's a dynamic mic.
That's what it's supposed to?
Yeah.
See how much I know
it's
about
this. Dynamic. Didn't you know that?
No,
See? Dynamization is unbelievable.
Dynamization is unbelievable. Thank you for this, Joe. Yeah, I owe you, motherfucker, big time.
Okay. And not a little toot-toot.
I want fucking hazard pay for this shit.
Hazard pay? This place needs to be defungified. Got people being taken to pigeons. You go to a store, you might have get COVID. I've been in that store 15 times. I should get checked. I do feel a little peaky.
Moving on from let's leave the election part of it aside. Let's go to say, what do we got going on
in Ocean County?
Well, because you know why
they're taking that. Oh, you know why? An unofficial sponsor of the Angry Uncle Ocean County. You know why? They have everything.
I know. We've been told that.
At Seaside Heights now, they're going to take that big Skeletolian thing down.
The Skeletolian.
They're going to take it down. They condemned it, and then they had the guy say 2 words, and they said out of line. They took it anyway. I love it. I love it.
If you don't know, or if you don't know what he's talking about, there's a structure, and I
don't like to be corrected
on Central Avenue in Seaside Heights. And basically what it is it was put up there. It was a steel structure, but either the guy ran out or he ran out of money, or it was too high, and the city or the town decided to put a halt to it, but it's supposedly coming down. So we cleared that up. Go ahead.
Okay, so they're going to take that down, and I think they're going to say mixed use. That's the new word now. Mixed use. What is mixed use?
Well, it could be that they're going to
put a laundromat in a restaurant. What are we going to do?
That's possible. Or they're going to do.
How about a nice new hotel there, or a nice family restaurant, or shops like they do in Cape May, that we could bring the family back to Seaside Heights.
Strip club.
No, street. And believe me, we don't need no more new bars. Yeah, we have too many bars in Seaside Heights. Too many. Believe me, I know.
It's not a strip club.
Okay, it's hard to do the tour at 57. Maybe when I was in my 30s.
I don't believe they should be putting another hotel down there, because there's a lot of hotels, and then some of the hotels have gone under. Thanks, Mr. Murphy. They've gone under.
Well, the bad ones.
Bad ones, good ones. They're all good ones, unless it's
some of them hotels. You open the door, the bed comes to you.
Well, you're right. Some of them they were never really kept properly, and
you know why that is, right?
We're not going there.
Okay, we can't go there.
We can't go there. That's something we can't.
Show me on the magic carpet ride. You figure it out.
Okay, that's not going to happen. We're not going there. But anyway,
is that going to be edited out?
I believe that the Seaside Heights. Hopefully, they know what they're doing. I'm not sure at this point with the buildings now on Central that are getting what's the waving for? Can you use that? 5 minutes. Oh, we got 5 more minutes.
5 minutes.
Apparently, we have 5 minutes. I've survived so far.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, you're not done yet. All right. So I just want to know from you, what if you had a shot? If you were, say, the king of all kings, and there's
only one king of all kings.
Okay, if you had a shot to do whatever you wanted right now, just for our elections, or just for the people that are in power, and I'm talking about the Trumps, the Nancy Pelosi's, the whatever, what would you do? And keep it civil, but keep it quiet. Go ahead.
In other words,
what is your plan to straighten out, if you could straighten out?
I would just hope I would make it that both parties work together to better fit our country.
And how would you achieve that?
I would hopefully keep President Trump in power.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see certain people that are in Congress not there, because their agenda is radical and they don't belong there.
Some would say what you just said is just as radical, but from the other side.
What is it? When I say to benefit my country, our country, right, that shouldn't be considered radical.
So in other words, people that are in Congress that have...
I said both parties work to benefit our country.
Well, what I'm saying is, you got people in Congress that perpetrated false narratives, like the Russia hoax.
Joey, we're going to have that, but they're not going to be held accountable.
Would you get rid of them? Would you say...
Yes, I would. I would have... unfortunately, they're due fair process, and I would have an investigation into them. So if found guilty, they go to jail.
So would you consider what they've done treasonous?
To take down a sitting president?
Yeah.
And basically overthrow
or just lie about him.
Yes, I would consider that. I would consider that treasonous. I also would consider people...
So would I, actually.
I would even consider people that are counting votes that are found guilty of doing it, automatic life in prison with no parole. I guarantee you, when you get caught, you're not going to do it anymore. Wait a minute. What do you mean? They're doing that for one reason. They're doing that to take away a man's to put who they want in. That's treason to me.
Well, that's where the voting. That's when you get the recount. That's when that's when the rubber hits the road, because at that point you're going to have eyes on every ballot.
Joe, we could have had voting. We could have had people going to the polls and voting in person. There was no reason to stop.
I agree with you. I think
just alone in this state, all of a sudden there's 4,000 cases of COVID, but we still mailed in. We had paper ballots. We mailed our votes in, but the cases still went up.
Right.
So what are you trying to say?
So basically, what they told you was bullshit, and they got the paper ballots thing through to fuck up an election.
Of course.
And that's what they did.
60,000. There's 60,000 ballots uncounted for.
Huh?
Over 60,000. But yet they called it for Biden.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't call anything until every fucking vote is counted.
I agree with you. I want.
No, but you know why? You know why? Because you got to have NBC with Blitzer with the Situation Room. You got all these jackoffs.
Wow. Hold on a second. I want to read you something.
Oh, if it's bad news, I really don't.
Well, I just want to read you something. This is from Fox News 8 minutes ago. Trump bashing stunner. Pennsylvania isn't done counting ballots yet, but Philly's Democrat mayor tells president. Hold on. What the hell? Tells president to put his big boy pants on and acknowledge he lost. Okay, see, that's the problem. Who the fuck are you to talk to the president like that? Okay, because it sounds to me like he's got something hidden in an agenda. So now we know automatically the Democrat did not vote for Trump, and you know that he's the one leading this pack. You have the wrong people and the wrong thing. But now Trump is not stupid. They have not got Trump yet, and they're not going to get him on this either. Because if there's crime out there, he will use the court system and he will root it out.
So let me ask you a question. So Fox News, that was worth putting out. That we're not done counting, but the mayor tells the president to put his big pants. That's explosive journalism at its best.
No, it's not. But what it's telling you is, it's basically saying to you is, who are you to say this about the president of the United States?
Why even put it out there? Who gives a fuck what the mayor of Philadelphia says?
Well, because
are you serious?
Well, it goes to where they have to go to their constituency as well. They're the ones that also have to promote the news on their side. And when you get something that's going to be against what you're doing, you're going to say, now I watch Fox. I
don't watch Fox.
I can't watch CNN. I can't watch MSNBC because they're disgraceful. Look, I understand if you don't like the president, that's fine. But to be a continuing lying effort like they've been doing, and they lie all the time.
Let me ask you a question. When is this going to go? Okay, now, when does this go to the Supreme Court? How long would that take?
It's going to, first of all, each state that comes under 1% automatically gets recounted. They have to by law.
Then who recounts them? The same people?
No. The thing is, they'll get recounted by the same people.
What the fuck is it?
Hold on, I'm giving you the process. Then after that's concerned, when it gets brought it gets taken to court, it will be subpoenaed, and they will want that people of both parties have to watch each ballot get counted. That's why this is extremely important to get done as quickly as possible, because I'm going to tell you something, and you're not going to like this.
I don't know, whatever.
On the 20th at 12 o'clock of January, if this is not settled,
he becomes president.
Nancy Pelosi becomes your president.
It's okay.
She has to become president on an interim basis. So it needs to get to
That's
court.
when you'll be fighting the Russians on the fucking West Broadway.
Well, you know what? If she becomes president, then this whole country's fucked. But see, again, the Democrats got it stuck up their ass for two reasons. They never, and I mean never, expected Ruth Bader Ginsburg to die.
Oh, well, you know.
When she died, that's why we had to get her in. We had to get a justice in there to get to 9.
And we have one.
And there's one in there. They never expected that.
So
you
we
saw the rhetoric going on.
So
They
if
didn't
it
want
goes
that.
to the Supreme Court, do they all have to agree?
Oh yeah, it's got to be. It'll be a 5-4, or it'll be a 6-2, or what? Or a 6-3.
No, I'm talking about. Do all of them have
Yes.
to agree?
They have to. They have to review the case. All of them have to review the case.
Yeah, but when they cast their final judgment,
it has to be voted on by all 9 justices.
so how do you know they're going to get all 9 of them to vote yes?
You don't know if you're going to get all 9. All you need is a majority, and that would be 5.
That's what I'm trying to say. So they need 5.
Right.
So all the people
And right now we're at 6 and 3.
that were put in by Republicans do they add up to 5?
6 Republicans, 3 Dems.
So their worst nightmare is if this does go to the Supreme Court.
And the worst nightmare from all of it is that Clarence Thomas might have the dissenting vote, because Clarence Thomas back in 1991
Got screwed by
was
Biden.
made to look like an asshole by Joe Biden. You know, the great guy who loves black people so much and loves minorities, and he can't even fucking find his asshole with a funnel. Okay, but he's gonna have to suck some black fucking judge dick to get this through, because if it's even a shred of anything impropriety, and they find it, They're going to fucking stop this bullshit right then and there. You watch. You mark my words. I've been saying this right along, and
let's hope the process plays out and if justice is served. Okay, are we done here, or what are we doing?
All right. Well, you know what? I'm my producer over here is telling me it's done. I think this was a great first show.
I really do like it. I feel I haven't stumbled or fumbled since the change was made. Okay. All right. My closing manifestation.
Joe, we're done. I'll take the arrows out of your back.
My final. Not my final. God forbid. I'd like to say thank you to all our first responders. You guys are great. Keep up the good work. And hopefully this will go away soon. We can get back to normal, whatever the fuck that is. And to Antifa, you punk bastards, come on over by West Broadway. I got something for you. Punk bastards. It's all you are. You're punks.
All right.
God bless America. And God bless Trumpy Bear. I'm out.
All right, folks. I hope that was.
I have the last word.
I hope everybody enjoyed this version of Angry Uncle. And like I said, I hope I did Joey justice by sitting in here today.
Oh, we didn't get to the drug shit out in Oregon. Man, that could have saved a lot of time.
Well, you know what? We can't go there now.
It'd be like calling up for a pizza. Give me a half an ounce.
All right. Well, we don't want to do that. Anyway, thanks, and we'll see you next time.
Damn, I would have been fucked up every day of the week.